All right. Good morning. Welcome out to Suburban Ice, Farmington Hills. Semifinals. We got Florida Alliance versus the London Devilettes. Just a little bit of warm-up here this morning. And we'll get started. Out here, CCM Detroit. Semifinal, single elimination. Your Alliance in white going left to right here to start as the home team. And they break their huddle. Ready to go back to the bench. London already out at center ice. And out comes our starting lineup. Kira to the net. Jordana, Sonia, Olivia, Addie, and Lily. Puck's dropped, one back by Jordana. Lily, far side, off the wall, toward the blue line. London collects it, they dump it up on the breakout. Across the red line. Jordana on a back check, knocks her off the puck. Came across offsides. One back over to Addie. Addie off the wall to herself. She's going to stick handle it towards the red line, dump it in across. Jordana chases. Sonia helps her out. Puck around behind the net. Grabbed by the Devilettes. They are on their way up and out. Breakout pass on the tape. Comes in. They dump and change. One heading towards the net looking for the wraparound. Tried to throw it off the skate of Kira. She's able to close the gap on that. Up top to the defense. Defense walk in. They get a shot through a screen. Kick save by Kira into the corner. Olivia gets it up and out of the zone. She's going to skate it in across the blue line. Good toe drag there by Sonia to keep it onside. Devilettes come in. They pick the pocket of Olivia down behind the net. She fights off two of them. And they come up and away with it. Back to Tegan on the near side. She makes an up pass towards Jordana, who was heading off for the change. Tegan will head forward. Now back to Rudy. Rudy has Mac up front at the red line. Nice little backhand saucer into the zone. And she'll chase it down into the corner. Gets it behind the net. Up for Tegan. Tegan with a shot down low. It's off the post and back into the corner. Tegan fights it off. Rimmed around near side.
I didn't realize this pops out.
Over for Rudy. Rudy with a backhand. Up to Riley. Riley fires a shot down low in front. Annabelle runs. Across the ice. Up back to Riley. Riley with some room. She fires up a hard shot. Right on net. Deflected into the corner. Now picked up by Annabelle behind the net. Over for Tegan. Tegan has it low. She tried a centering pass. It was intercepted by the Devilettes. Riley pinches in. Tegan slaps the puck out of the air. Now back to Riley. Riley throws it right at Tegan. Tegan up high. Tegan centering pass. It's loose in front in the paint. And the Devilettes get it out of harm's way. Now back to Riley. Riley, another shot. Tipped on twice and tried to get poked home by Mack on the back door. Good pressure by that line. With a smeltering of shots. Puck up top. Bryn keeps it down into the zone. Played on by Shaddy down low. Poke check on that far side. Amelia gets it. Now over on the near side for Maddie. Around the horn. Amelia, far side, stops it at the hashes. She puts it back down underneath. Alliance have their feet moving this morning. Now a backhand pass up the hashes, kept alive on the far side by Tamara. Devilettes get it. They start working it up. They come all the way in. Misses the up pass, so icing is on, and it makes it all the way down. Puck won back by Annabelle. Picked up by Tegan at the hashes. Tegan up off the glass. Annabelle behind the net. She works it down into the near corner. Bump pass up to Addie. She tried to kick at it. Now it's a foot race. Lily, she's going to get there first. Up pass towards Tegan on the wall. Tegan flips it up towards center ice. Now it's a foot race. 2-on-1 as it happens. Mack goes wide. Mack has Annabelle in front. Annabelle with a tip on. And the goalie able to come all the way across. Great pass from Mack to Annabelle, who was heading towards the far post, and the goalie able to slide across and make the save. Jordana's line out. Picked up by the Devilettes. They rim it around towards the hashes. Back down around behind the net. Sonia with pressure. Tied up top here. Devilettes try and get it out. Jordana comes across, keeps it in. Now picked off by Sonia. Sonia fights to keep it alive. Rudy backing her up at the blue line. Devilettes able to get it up and out. Riley's going to pick it up. She makes a soft pass off the inside wall. Devilettes pick it up at the red line. They come walking in. Shot hit Rudy right in the shin pads. A second wind-up slapper goes wide to the left. Devilettes pick it up at the hashes. Poke check there by Riley. They come in for a wraparound and off the stick by Rudy. Up pass trying to get out of the zone. Fought through by Jordana. Olivia gets it off the wall at the red line. Now back into the zone for Rudy. Rudy, chop pass up to Jordana. Jordana in the zone. And they're going to call a trip on Olivia. They took both of them. Not sure exactly what happened there, but both teams come away with a penalty, so we'll stay 5-on-5. Shaddy to take the draw, wins it over right towards the front of the net. Now down low, Maddie, back to Bryn. Bryn has it. She couldn't dump it in for offside, so delays a moment. Moving it back over to Tamara on the far side. Tamara up the red line. Poke check there at the red line, keeps it out of the zone. Now back for Amelia. She tries to fight it forward. Comes up, cross-eyes pass, looking to hit Maddie. Maddie will chase in on the forecheck. Good pressure over for Bryn. Bryn near side. Look to get it up and out. And Devilettes able to pick it up at the hashes. Now taking it up for is Bryn. Bryn comes walking forward. She's got a lane. 2-on-2. She's going to walk it all the way forward. Got a drop pass available to Maddie. She takes it in, hits the brakes behind the net. Right up the slot to Amelia. Now Maddie on the backside. Throws it over in a breakaway for the Devilettes. They walk all the way forward, come in. Shot, glove down out of the air. Great save by Kira. Now back down low. Off a foot, bounces back into the zone, no offsides. They peel it back up hard, chopped out of the air by Addie. Addie to the inside wall at the hashes. Moves it up, picked off in the zone. Now up towards Tegan far side. Tegan threw it down, hit a player, deflects into the zone. And they're going to get too many on the Devilettes because they got out of the box. Wait, I don't understand the whistle. The girl jumped out of the box as the time expired, but we were already 5-on-5. They blew a whistle as we were on the offensive play, but no penalty. All right, puck moved up to Riley. Riley on her backhand. She moves it towards Rudy on the near side. Rudy decides to pick it up, take it behind her net, hits the brakes. Bounce pass to Mack off the hashes. Up pass to Tegan. Tegan has it. She's going to walk it wide. Comes in. She's got room. Hits the brakes. Backhand pass to Mack and a shot right on. Or sorry, that was Mack. That was a good set play there. Now back for Riley. Riley on her backhand. Pushes it up and out of the zone. Scooped up by Mack right below us. Mack comes across over for Annabelle. Puck at the blue line. And Mack played it behind her back and kept it in the zone. Now it's up top for Tegan. Tegan back towards Riley. Riley across for Bryn. And Tegan fights it up the wall in front of the Devilettes bench. Annabelle digs it out. Walks across the line. Top of the circles. Down into the corner. Devilettes able to regain control in the corner. They move it up top. Thrown down and up off the near wall. Bryn backpedals to the blue line. Dumped in the near corner if you're on the far side. Now, behind the net, Tamara hits the brakes. She rims it up the wall towards Sonia. Sonia chops it off the wall to herself. Hits two sticks, pops up high in the air. Grabbed out of the pile by Tamara. Tamara battling with two of them. She's going to throw it up. Ref has to duck, kicked in and alive by the Devilettes D. Now a centering pass. Lands in some feet in the high slot. Devilettes try and get a shot and sticked wide by Kira. Devilettes have it in control. They get a pass to the high slot. Pushed out of harm's way by Tamara into the corner. A second try at it, picked up by the Devilettes. They push it off the back wall, grabbed by the Alliance as they work their way up the wall. Poke check there by Jordana. Now Bryn's going to have it. She's got time as everybody peels off for a change. Gets the pass to Sonia. Sonia up pass to Jordana. And tipped the other way as they come through. A shot low. And a save by Kira. Now tied up behind the net. Dug out by the Devilettes. They try and walk it through the top of the circles. Olivia chops at it as she goes down on the near side hashes. Now back. Picked up by Jordana. Off the outside wall for Sonia. Sonia gets a centering pass. Picked up by the Devilettes. They're going to turn around at the top of the blue line and dump it in for Lily. Lily backhand pass looking for Olivia on the near side. Olivia gets there. Breakout pass just ahead of everybody. And Sonia's going to chase with the forecheck. Drop pass off the wall. Picked up. Went for the centering pass. Now down low in the corner. Jordana gets it in the corner. Has a stick on it. Comes around near side for Addie. Addie has to back off as the change is coming in. Devilettes work it forward and wide. Lily pushes the play around to the outside. They hit the brakes in reverse direction. Trying to play it up towards center. Grabbed by, is that Jordana on the far side, I believe. They come in, walk the line, shot towards the net. It's high in the air, rolled off of her stick. Devilettes pick it up. They go cross ice on the pass, tipped by one of the Devilettes to negate icing. Riley's going to play it back off the wall to Rudy. Rudy at the hashes. She's got a lane. She comes walking forward. Amelia has to check up at the blue line. Rudy walks it all the way down in. Hits the break centering pass right there, and Amelia gets taken out in front. They get an up pass across. Ooh, a little bit off on the angle there, but a kick save by Kira. Now puck's in the high slot. 3 players go for it. The pass comes up and out of the zone. Amelia chases right here below us. She got a stick on it, and it came in offside. And we'll finish up the change. 4:13 left here in the first. Fast-paced hockey early in the morning. Annabelle to take the draw here. Won by the Devilettes back. They go D to D in their zone. Tegan with pressure intercepts the pass there. She's on the boards in front of the bench, fighting to keep it alive. Annabelle helps her out. Tegan's got a stick on it. She throws it up, kicked at by the Devilettes, and they get it across the blue line. Wind up a shot, kick save by Kira. Bryn in the corner, fights it off. It comes up top. Mac with a poke check there. Comes back over for Annabelle. Annabelle able to stick handle it in wide. She's got Tegan drop pass for Mac. Mac winds up a hard shot, glove down. Annabelle to take the draw here. She gets it out of the pile. Down low into the corner. Tegan comes in to help out. 2-on-2 battle as they look to get the puck off that far side corner. Tegan comes out with it. Rims it around. Hit the Zamboni door and bounce back to her. Now a poke check there at the line. She gives it to Annabelle. Annabelle looked to move it up to the D. And the Devilettes come away with it. Devilettes stick handle out of the zone. Mac with pressure there at the red line. Checks it up for a minute, thrown into the zone on the far side. Hustle over by Tamara. Tamara gets it up towards Annabelle. Annabelle has 4 on her as she makes a move around the defense. She comes in, had her pocket picked from behind, and they come up and away. Tegan with a poke check there. Oh, kept alive by Sonia, sorry. Tegan went off on the change. Now back over for Lily. Lily to Bryn. Bryn comes up, gets to the red line, dumps it deep, and peels off for her change. Jordana with pressure, near side. Poke check there at the red line. Turned away. It's a foot race with Addie. Devilettes get there. Good defense as she raced her out on the back check. Thrown up top. D is going to be able to keep it in. They dump it back down in the near corner, trying to get it behind the net. Battle over there with Lily. Jordana comes in to help her out. Pushed into the high slot. One-timer fought off by Kira. Now near side. They come walking up, get it to the red line, and it got dumped back in offside. .203 left here in the first. Jordana lines up. Devilettes come away with it. They move it back to their D. Cross-ice pass picked off by Jordana. Jordana comes in, 2-on-2. She takes it wide. Up top for Lily. Lily has to fight off 2 Devilettes at the blue line. They're able to come away with the puck on the near side. They get to the red line, dump it deep. Grabbed by Addie, who pushes it towards the hashes for Sonia. Sonia on the backhand, gets it up and out of the zone. Dump back across the line. It was just a touch offside, and a knee-on-knee at the far side door will catch a penalty. 17 came in and hit Sonia knee on knee in front of the door, and she'll get a tripping. Minute 27 in the period, minute 30 on the power play. And the power play unit comes in to set up. Jordana on the draw. Jordana wins it over on the far side. Devilettes try and chop it up out of the zone. Kept down low by Annabelle. Off the inside wall. Jordana tried to wire up a shot. Devilettes able to get it up and out. Rudy picks it up at her blue line. Pass up. Hits Annabelle. Annabelle comes across. She's going to walk it in. Cross ice pass for Jordana. And they get set up. Jordana comes in all the way across. One-time shot and bang! Wow. Great side-to-side movement. Mac from Jordana. Jordana put a laser on the tape all the way across the zone, and Jordana buried it. Alliance takes the 1-0 lead. Looking to get the defense swapped out, and we do. 56 seconds left here in the first. McKenzie has to come in to take the draw. Devilettes win it back. Over off the outside wall. Icing waved off. Rudy hustles down low in the corner. She grabs it behind her net. Soft touch pass to Annabelle. Annabelle has Tegan heading up the ice. Cross ice pass for Mac. Mac's got an open lane. She walks in. Down low, centering pass, hit a skate. Second try at it. Goes off the goalie. It's in the paint. Rudy was pinching down. She's going to go off that back wall. Devilettes come over near side. Tegan steps up to keep it in the zone, able to hold the blue line, gets it to Annabelle, who stick handles across the paint. Now Devilettes have it, 16 seconds here. Poke check by Tegan. Gets it off the stick over for Annabelle. Annabelle to Tegan. Tegan's got a lane. She comes back cross ice for Mac. Mac comes in. She gets the shot. Nice low shot with some speed. And that'll expire the first period. At the end of one, Alliance able to tally one on the power play. Alliance head in. Starting lineup out there. Jordana takes the draw. Olivia on that far side crashes in. Puck dumped down, rims around the horn. At the hashes. Devilettes get there up to the defense. Intercepted and pushed wide by both Lily and Addie. Addie in the corner. She's going to come around near side. Sonia off the wall at the hashes. They both go down. Cross ice pass up and out of the zone for Olivia. Dump back in, kicked away, offsides as they were still working their way out of the zone. They'll take it at center ice. Annabelle waits for everybody to be in place, comes in, wins it back towards Tegan on the near side. Riley picks it up. Bounce pass over there. Going to come back to Rudy. Rudy backhands it up to Mac. Mac comes away. She makes an up pass to Annabelle, who stick handles it over towards the hashes. She goes back to Rudy, and they are on the backside. Riley with a back check comes all the way in. She gets the poke check on there. What a back check by Riley. Able to lift the stick last second. Great play there. Annabelle gets kicked out. Mac to take the draw. One up towards Tegan. Tegan comes in across the red line. Walks it all the way in. Dumps it around the defender into the corner. Fixes her helmet on the way back behind the net. She gets tied up against the wall. Looking for some help from Annabelle. Tegan comes away with it. Cross ice pass to Rudy. Rudy fires a shot. Glove down. Good puck movement from low to high. Mac walks in, takes a shot right off the face-off. Little stick lift move there. Mac to try it again. Mac over towards the hashes, poke check. Over for Tegan. Tegan fires a shot, gloved up. Left-handed glove, right-handed glove on the tender. Able to snag it out of the air. Puck went over towards Tegan. Tegan has the winger tied up. Matt comes in to try and dig it out. Back pass to Riley. Riley, a shot tipped towards the net by Tegan. Oh, she had a good tip on it, but just got too much of the puck. Now Rudy down low behind the net. She comes in, banged off her stick up to Riley. Riley's going to wire it up again, puts it into the corner. Now low for Annabelle. Annabelle at the corner hits the brakes. Looks for some help. Drop pass to Tegan. Went right past her skates. Now an up pass on the breakout. Riley and Rudy. That's easy to say. Collapse in on the defense. Puck picked up out of the pile by Rudy as she gets knocked over from behind. They're going to just bang the puck into her face. Now Riley at the line dumps it in. Hit the protective netting on the way in, so we'll get a face-off out here at center ice. .12:46 left here in the second. Shaddy hits it forward. Devilettes go cross ice on a saucer pass high in the air. Icing waved off. Tamara gets there. Tries to poke it up the near side wall. Devilettes have it. They hit the brakes in the near side corner. Pass up towards Maddie. Maddie throws it over towards Amelia. Amelia back to Maddie. Now they're in the zone set up. She turns around, tries to throw it towards the high slot. A soft pass is going to come to Tamara. Tamara throws it into the body of the Devilette defender. Now it's at the hashes. Now back up top for Amelia. Amelia shot through a screen, hit Shaddy and deflected wide. Now up top for Bryn. Bryn wound up a slap shot. Now Maddie. Maddie low, gets the shot, deflected off a stick. Another try at it. She came in and got two chances at it. And the goalie holds the blocker on the post. Jordana to take the draw. Jordana wins it over to the far side wall. Bryn pushes it down behind the net. Rimmed around near side. Tamara's going to get there. Plays it into the corner. Olivia first to the puck behind the net. She gets her feet taken out from underneath her. Sonia comes in and she bangs her up one time, and that's going to be a penalty on us. Devilettes come away with it. Poke check there by Jordana. Oh, and it's up front. She's got a breakaway. Comes all the way in. Nice soft touch and just misses wide. Goalie admit there was some room there. Now back towards Tegan. Tegan at the hashes. She bumps it off of her stick. Devilettes pick it up at the top of the circles. Drop pass to Tegan. Tegan backhand gets it out of the zone. Matt comes in looking for get that puck on a great forecheck. Now over towards Tegan. Tegan with a stick lift there. Devilettes get it down. They get a shot gloved out of the air. It's loose in front. And Kira jumps on it. 47 seconds left here in the power play. Jordana to take the draw. Devilettes have it, bump it back to the D. D to D pass, high slot, chased after by Olivia. She got in the way of that shot. Devilettes throw it off of the backside of the net. They have it in the near corner. Centering pass, wound up, picked off by Olivia. Now for Lily. Lily off the glass high. It gets up and out of the zone. Now it's a foot race with Jordana. Jordana comes down at the hashes on the forecheck. She's going to pick it up behind the net. Turns around, pass to Olivia. Olivia goes to one knee and takes the shot. Has her stick held as she goes into the corner. Devilettes come away with it. 7 seconds left here in the kill. They push the play wide. Shot comes through and gloved down out of the air by Kira. And we got 1 second left on the tick here with 10:08 left in the power play. She'll be able to go right when the puck is dropped. Puck is dropped, picked up by the defense. Defense winds up a shot. It's loose in the high slot. Still down there loose, banged out a couple times. Kira reaches over, and they get clobbered right in the head with a stick. Defense plays it low into the corner. Now a pass up top, sticked away by Lily. Devilettes have it. They get bumped off the puck near side. Up pass towards Sonia. Stick lift there. Picked up by Olivia. Olivia has a trailer in Jordana. Nice cross-ice pass to Jordana. Jordana, wow, with a great wheelie there. They didn't have the puck covered, but they got the nice whistle with 9:34 left. Great pass by Olivia. Puck is dropped. Peeled out by Annabelle. Annabelle with some soft hands down below the net. Pushed over towards Tegan near side. Opens up for a pass. She's going to go back underneath the net to Annabelle. Annabelle surveys the ice. She goes back to Tegan low. Tegan comes away with it. She peels off back to Annabelle, picked off by the Devilettes, but they bump into each other. Annabelle's able to come in and dig it out. Annabelle trying to peel off towards the slot. Devilettes come away with it. Poke check by Bryn. As she kicks at it, Tegan gets in there. Now it's a fight at the blue line. Good play there as Bryn gets it up and out. Tegan went for it quickly, but the Devilettes peel it away as they come up in the neutral zone. Bryn with a slap at it there. Keeps the puck from coming in the zone. They have it at the blue line again. Dug out by Tegan. Tegan, soft pass towards Mac as she was heading into the zone. Mac's going to get there. Mac back over to Teagan. Down low in the corner. Off the wall to the hashes. Bryn pinches down off of her leg. She's going to play it down low still into the center. 2 swipes at it. 3, 4. Over to Teagan. Teagan turned around, tried to get a shot. Now it's up top again. Puck hops over Tamara's stick. Tamara off the outside wall and just a step offside. Shaddy will take the face off right underneath us here. Over for Maddie. Maddie up the wall towards the blue line. Defender activates. She's going to come up to the red line. Gets a shot from far away. Kick saved by Kira. Now Amelia in that far side. She had her legs taken out from underneath her. A shot. Kick save again. Over for Rudy. Rudy stays with it. She got 2 poke checks on it. Puck's loose down low in front. Dug out by Riley. Not quite sure who that was on the near side. I think it was Riley. Puck goes D to D. Dump back down in the zone. Rudy chases. Rudy off the wall into the corner. She's going to fight to keep the puck out. Gets to the hashes. Devilettes dump it down. Riley comes away with it. Poked off of her stick into the corner. Now it's a battle. Riley gives a little hip check down low. It's getting a little physical out there. Hand chopped up, trying to get it out of the zone. Devilettes get it in the near corner. Devilettes have it behind the net. Backhand pass is going to miss, but the defense gets there. 2 players in front. Riley clears it out. Now it's on the tape, but couldn't quite get out of the zone. Maddie has it. Maddie looking to chop it forward over here for Amelia as they look to get it deep so they can change. Puck moved up by the Devilettes. They dump it in. Sticked away by Kira. Grabbed by Riley. Riley looking to hit Maddie. Oh, and just intercepted by the Devilettes. Poke check there. Shot on. Stick to side. Now up the far side. The other side gets a shot. Kick save. Devilettes with some pressure now. Devilettes back to the defense. Defense winds up another shot. Hits a body. A second try at it. Another skate. Now over for Maddie. Maddie comes away with it. Long shift here, so she trying to get it deep. Takes it down towards the hashes. And a fresh set of legs off the line. Maddie on the back check. Forecheck for the Devilettes keeps the puck in the zone. Pushed off by Addie. Near side corner. Soft touch. Intercepted by Lily. In a dangerous spot right on the post. They come away with it. Shot, kick, save, far side. Sonia over there. She's going to pick it up at the hashes. Gets it up towards Jordana. It's out of the zone. Now Sonia comes all the way in. She's got somebody draped all over her back. Carried her like a backpack into the zone. Now hits the brakes behind the net. Looking for that centering pass. Olivia comes down to help her out. Chopped up to the hashes where the Devilettes pick it up. Back check. Grabbed by Jordana. Jordana peels it off near side. Bounce pass off the wall looking to hit Olivia. Cross eyes D to D pass poked forward by the Devilettes. They dump it into the zone in the corner. Addie gets over there to help out. Lily in the corner. Fights it at the hashes. Played down low. Bumped off the puck. And it goes over to the far side. Olivia look to get it. Defense pinches in at the hashes. They work it down the wall. Centering pass. Comes over far side. Olivia gets it up and out of the zone. That might be on net. So she has to play it. She gets it covered up. 4:25 left here in the second. Mac wins it over, gets it to Annabelle. Annabelle spins at the hashes. She's going to play the body position down behind the net. Comes all the way across. Up top towards Tamara. Tamara back down low. Gets it to Annabelle. Annabelle has it pulled off of her stick. Flipped around. Bryn on the far side. Dumps it back to Annabelle. It's in the skates of the ref. He acts as a blocker. Bryn pinches down the wall again. Gets it to Annabelle. Annabelle kicks it to the wall. Dug out by the Devilettes. They come up away with it. Breakout pass. Poked at by Tamara. A foot race there. Kicked at. It's loose in the paint. Kira covered it up, but not able to keep it out of harm's way, and the Devilettes able to tally one with 3:41. Shaddy to take the draw on the near side. Amelia comes up towards the hashes. Back for Riley. Riley cross ice towards Rudy. Rudy up to the red line, dumps it deep. Puck on the back wall. Maddie gets it. She goes back to the defense. Now for Riley. Riley pokes it back forward to Rudy. Rudy into the zone. Devilettes come up top. Puck able to get out. Riley has it. She goes off the wall. Near side. Grabbed by the Devilettes as they pull it into the high slot. Shot. Glove down by Kira. It's loose up front. She got it covered up that time. Three minutes left. Everybody tied up at center, dug out by the Devilettes. They get it back to the defense. Shot deflected over into the near corner. Grabbed off the wall, pushed over from behind. Now up to the defense. Defense winds up a shot, screened, loose in front. They look to fight it off. They get a backhand. It hits the post. Now Olivia, she comes away with it. She's going to skate it up far side, makes the up pass to Jordana. Jordana at the red line, dumps it in. Devilettes able to turn it back the other direction. Now Olivia. Backhand pass across the line. They get in onside. Jordana, she peels up high slot. She turns it back around. Dumps it down into the corner. Intercepted. Now it's going to be over for Addie. Addie comes to Lily. Bounces off of her skate right to the girl, and she goes down hard. Now a centering pass. Comes to Olivia. Olivia makes an up pass. Comes in offside. With 2:03 left. Annabelle takes the draw over for Mac. Mac flips it up the wall. Grabbed by the Devilettes, dumped in. Tamara hustles around behind the net. Near side corner, Devilettes and Tamara get there same time. They peel away, poke check to Tegan. Tegan has it. She goes over towards Mac, gets it out of the zone. D-to-D pass by the Devilettes as they move it up the wall. Tegan got a stick on that. Comes right over to Annabelle. Annabelle tries to come into the zone. She's going to be able to pick it up, brings it to the forehand. Down low in the corner. Annabelle has it. Annabelle to Tegan. Tegan making some moves in the corner. Now Annabelle looking to open up the defender for the shot. Minute 16 left here. Now Annabelle. Annabelle pokes it through the legs. Up to Bryn. Bryn wires a shot up. Hits a body. She gets it back. Pokes it into the corner. Annabelle low again. Bryn pinches in. She's down low to get the puck. Grabbed by the Devilettes. They come up off a skate. Foot race here as they come into the zone. They both go down as the puck goes over on the far side. Shot to the near side. Tamara comes in, crashing in, hits the backside of the net. Tamara has it. Tamara looking for the breakout to Tegan on the near side. Tegan picks it up. She goes for the up pass, kept alive by the Devilettes momentarily, but Tamara gets it. She's going to go off the wall to Tegan. Tegan has it right below us. Tegan enters into the zone. Now for Mack. Mack in the high slot, shot through everybody. No. Hit a body and deflected off. 18 seconds here. Now another foot race. Tamara gets to the puck. They're able to still wire one up, and Kira gets it covered up. 9 seconds. One back into the corner. Off that outside wall, not out of the zone. Rimmed around near side. Centering pass. Loose up front. Shot. Grabbed by Kira as time expires. They got a last second shot off. At the end of 2, we have a 1-1 hockey game. London Devilettes able to tally one in that second. All right, into the third frame. Annabelle's line to start. Pushed on by Mack. Tegan hustles over far side. Gets it up high in the air. Lands in the bench of the Devilettes. They're going to do it at center ice. One back by the Devilettes. They have it in the zone. Tegan with pressure near side. Now up the inside wall. Icing waved off. Lily gets back there. Chops it around behind the net. Bryn hustles over. Devilettes have it in the corner. Now it's up top. Kick saved by Kira. Tegan looks to dig it out. She comes away with the puck. 2-on-2 as they come all the way across. Mack takes it wide. Good zone entry. She has Tegan down low. Mack puts it around the wall. Tegan crashes in behind the net. Devilettes lose an edge. They rim it high off the glass. There's too much snow on the ice to get all the way down for icing, so Lily will pick it up. Makes an up pass towards Mack. Cross ice towards Annabelle. Devilettes peel away with it. Drop pass in the high slot. Now give and go back up towards center ice. Grabbed by Riley. Riley pushes it, hits some skates, deflects into the zone. Rudy comes in. A wind-up slap shot, bounces off the back wall. Riley with a 360 to get it up towards the defense. Now back down in the corner. Centering pass hits the post. Bounced off wide. Tegan got it up towards Mack and kept alive by the Devilettes. Devilettes on the near side. Down in the corner, chopped behind the net, over for Rudy. Rudy pokes it around the wall. Shot sticked aside by Kira. They look to turn it up towards the center. Grabbed by Riley. Or Rudy, sorry. Rudy chops it off the wall at the hashes. It's dumped back into the corner. Now Rudy back in there on the near side. Two players go down behind the net. And a stick gets thrown out of the pile. Teagan crashes in. Glove down out of the air by Riley. Now dump back into the corner. A little can opener on Rudy there with nobody in front. And they miss on the backside. Riley comes through, plays it up to Teagan. Teagan has it. She pokes it out of the zone.
If you would have called it at the beginning.
Now they play it all the way forward. Touched up on the backside. There was a battle in front of the net. They can opened her on Rudy, and they caught the retaliation. Seven able to make it off the ice on her own. .43 left here in the game, minute 30 on the kill. As Mack lines up. Puck dropped over on the far side. Devilettes throw it around behind the net. Teagan hustles into the corner. At the hashes, she bodies her up against the wall. Devilettes look to come away with it. They stick handle, shot, loose in the paint. Sticked away by Kira. Now off the inside wall, up top to the defense. Defense has it at the blue line. She dumps it back down on the near side. Shot wide. And they take it out of the zone as she was in the crease. Mack on the draw. It's at the blue line, poked out of the zone. Now dumped in by the Devilettes. Bryn peels around, checks up on the near side, throws it up towards Mack. Mack picks it up at the blue line. She's going to walk it to the red line, gets it there, throws it off the inside wall. Devilettes lose an edge as they come across. Teagan with a poke check there, gets it off the stick. Now Bryn in a foot race, comes off the inside wall, bounces to the high slot, picked up by Mack, looking to get it up out of the zone. She's got it. She gets tripped up from behind. Now Teagan comes in. Teagan makes a play with it at the blue line. Bryn steps up. Teagan lost a stick, but she's able to play it as she's picking her stick up. Look at that. As she gets in there, into the zone. Gets a shot towards the net, gloved over by the goalie. 17 seconds left here in the kill. On that far side, Devilettes walk in. Right from the center. And 5-hole, it was diving. But Kira able to grab the pads on the backside and keep the puck out of the net. Sonia to take the draw, wins it over right on the tape of Olivia. Olivia comes stick handling up and out of the zone. 8 seconds left on the kill. She gets to the blue line. Plays it around, down, looks for that centering pass to Sonia. Now back to full strength. Rimmed around that outside wall. Jordana is going to crash down in the corner. Thrown all the way up. Doesn't make it for icing as they race it out to the goal line. They come up and in. Grabbed by Sonia. Sonia up to the blue line. Out of the zone. Came back in off sides twice. And they get the whistle. Jordana wins it back. D-to-D pass. Tamara far side bumps it up to the red line. Now back in the zone. Grabbed by Tamara out of the air. She turns it back away. Gets it up and out. Red line picked off by Olivia. Olivia comes around. Bump pass into the zone. Icing. .10:24 left here in the third. Jordana wins it into the corner. Bumped around behind the net. Grabbed by Tamara. Tamara around to Sonia on the far side. Defense gets there, but it hit it off the leg pad. Now rimmed around near side for Addie. Addie gets it up to the defense. Defense fire a shot. It's wide to the inside. Sonia hustles over. Able to get it at the top of the zone. She's tied up, not able to get the puck out. Poke check there. Now for Sonia. Sonia backhand pass. She takes an elbow in front of the Lions zone. D-to-D pass by the Devilettes. They get to the red line. Dump it deep. Off the back wall for Tamara. Tamara collects the puck. She rims it up high. Defense crashing in. Offsides. Shaddy's line out, one back by the Devilettes. They have it, D-to-D pass, intercepted up for Bryn. Bryn dumps it down and in. In the corner, Maddie gets on her horse and heads over to that far side. Devilettes hit the brakes down in the corner, looking to move it up and out of the zone. Crashed in on by Rudy. She keeps it alive. Now behind the net. A pass towards Bryn. Bryn with a pinch, gets it down low, off the wall, and into the corner. Played up by the Devilettes. They get it off the wall over for Bryn. Bryn poke check there. Comes all the way up and through, and Rudy's going to have to chase it back on edge. It rolls behind the net. She hits the brakes there. Soft pass off the hashes. Doesn't quite get there. Maddie gets in the way. Now Rudy. She tries it again. That one's going to come up and out. Cross-ice pass by the defense. Intercepted by Shaddy. Shaddy to Amelia. Amelia gets a shot on net. Gloved away by the goalie and bounces to the near side hashes. Kept alive by Shaddy. Poked into the zone. Rudy takes the play wide. A shot gloved down out of the air by Kira. With 8:26 left here. Max going to take the draw here. Wins it back into the corner clean. Lily chases it over, gives it to Rudy. Rudy off the wall, hops the stick of one Devilette. Now Riley has it down low. She turns around, swings. It's in the high slot, dug out by Annabelle. Annabelle and Tegan come away with it 2-on-2. Annabelle takes it wide on the backhand. Down low to the hashes. Shuffle steps down around behind the net. Now a drop pass for Tegan. Tegan behind the net, has the puck, had her hands tied up. She's getting pinned up against the wall. Now at the hashes. The breakout comes along. Over for Mac. Mac waits for everybody to exit. They get up and out. Tegan, Mac, and Annabelle enter the zone. Mac right through the lane, almost hit that top left corner. Now over for Annabelle. Annabelle behind the net, regroups, grabs the puck, Soft touch pass up forward over to Tegan. Tegan took a shot, hit a skate, deflected wide. Now Tegan in the corner, has some time. She comes cross ice to Riley. Riley fires up a bomb and gloved over by the goalie. Jordana on the draw over there, one back by the Devilettes. They have it in the corner. Rimmed around to the hashes. Off a skate. Jordana with a stick lift there, gets it back underneath us. Devilettes pull it away. Tamara in the corner. Hits the brakes. 2 on her in the corner. Puck near towards Addie. Addie flips it up to Sonia. Sonia has 1 on her, but she gets a nice backhand and out of the zone. Olivia with speed came flying at her. Now it's flipped up over the top of her. Tamara gets it back the other direction. Good play there by Sonia. Sonia leaves it for Jordana. Jordana 1-on-1. She comes right around, dangles, comes in, and a backhand shot off the pad. Now up top for Addie. Addie looking for a lane. She gets it down low into the corner. Now a centering pass. Hit 2 people. It's on net. It's loose in front in the paint. And the goalie able to dive on it. Mack to take the draw. 1 back by the Devilettes at the hashes. Moved up and out by the Devilettes. Lily has to chase. Puck dives at the hashes up to Tegan. Tegan gets it forward. She walks to the red line. She's going to dump it deep. Allow him to chase. Annabelle behind the net. Devilettes try to reverse direction. Tegan comes in, digs it out. She has to hit the brakes, flips it over into the corner. Mack over there on the far side. Rudy chips it in. Devilettes come up and away with it. Annabelle on the back check. Now a centering pass, intercepted by Mack. Mack up towards Annabelle. And the Devilettes have it go to D to D. Tegan with pressure on that backside. Stopped by Lily for a moment on the far side at the hashes. She gets pushed to the puck. 2-on-2 battle. Tegan looks to dig it out. They come on a centering pass. Now a pass up towards Annabelle on the far side. Grabbed by the Devilettes at the blue line. They come walking forward into the zone. Blocker down by Kira. Stick lift there as the puck comes back to the defense. She makes a move and intercepted by Lily. Lily up to Tegan. Amelia had changed out. Amelia on that far side looks to fight it up the wall. She does, gets it, bounces off the glass right in front of the timekeeper. Now a forecheck. Soft pass is going to bounce right towards Shaddy. Shaddy gets a backhand to the high slot. Maddie with pressure. And Amelia on that far side. They keep the puck in for a moment, but it does leak up and out. Now a soft saucer pass to Bryn, who breaks it back into the zone. Maddie with pressure. D to D for Amelia. Amelia lays out trying to save it, and it gets flipped up into the Devilettes bench. .435 left here in regulation. Jordana wins it back clean to Tamara. Tamara on her backhand picks it up. She peels out off the wall. Bounces up and through. Jordana gets on there. She gets to it. Looks for that centering pass. Good move there. Oh, and tried to move it through everybody. Sonia had a stick on it. She drop passes to Bryn. Bryn back down towards Olivia. Olivia stick handles it in the corner with 2 on her. Looking for some help from Jordana. Jordana gets it down to the hashes. Played up by the Devilettes. They flip it around off the glass and into the zone. Foot raised by Tamara. Tamara picks it up far side off the wall up for Sonia. Sonia has it at the blue line. Soft pass into the zone to herself. She gets taken down on the way back to the puck. Now Olivia. Olivia hits the brakes at the hashes. She rims it around back underneath for Sonia. Devilettes dig it out of the zone. Olivia able to block the out pass and she's going to body off 2 girls again. Now for Sonia. Sonia trying to kick it into the corner. Comes up to Bryn. Bryn played it over to Tamara. Tamara had to dump it into the corner. Hits Jordana. Jordana gets a shot and just kicked wide. Now up behind the net. Devilettes get it. Breakout pass near side. Comes cross ice. Intercepted by Olivia. She dumps it back into the zone. Over for Bryn. Bryn, red line. Into the zone. Toe drag. Now back for Mac. Mac cross ice to Lily. Lily up pass. Looked to hit Bryn. Bryn was peeling off for the change. Icing waved off. Tegan behind the net with pressure. Comes in. Addie gets a stick on it. Hit a leg as she was trying to dump it across. Annabelle's going to pick it up. Annabelle off the wall to Tegan. Tegan enters the zone. Walks to the top circles. She takes it low. Hits the brakes. Looks for some relief. Does it again. Bounce pass back up towards Annabelle. D to D for Addie. Addie, chop pass down into the corner for Mac. Mac centering pass to Annabelle. Tegan picks it up again. Tegan in the corner. Looks to fight it off. 1-on-1. Annabelle comes to help her out. Now 2-on-2. Tegan able to chop it away. Annabelle picks it up out of the pile. Walks in. She's looking for that wraparound. 2 minutes left here in regulation. Devilettes come away with it. They walk forward. Rudy tipped the puck. Now it comes down over into the corner. Poke checked up towards Tegan. Tegan has it. She's got one on the hop. Makes the up pass towards Jordana. Jordana to Mac. Mac has it. She dumps it into the zone. Peels off for the change. Jordana fights to the inside corner. Gets the shoulder in there. Cross ice pass right up front for Maddie. And Maddie got the shot right on net. Good one-timer there. A second try at it, and they have to hustle back with 1:30. Maddie gets there. Round behind the net. Breakout pass to Olivia, far side. Devilettes step up at the blue line. Keep it alive. Poke check there. Comes through a couple players. Now it's in the skates. Devilettes able to pull away with it. They get a shot towards the net. Flipped aside. Grabbed by Jordana. Jordana around behind the net. Up towards the blue line. Enters into the zone with Olivia. Flipped it into the corner. Olivia down low. Looks to fight off the far side. Bryn pinches down. Puck right to Mac. Now for Olivia. Olivia has it. She drops it around the horn. 50 seconds. Centering pass. Comes all the way across. Bump back to Bryn. Bryn has it. She wires the puck back down into the corner. Now up top again. Bryn pinches in. Bumps it down to the hashes. Olivia. Centering pass on the back door. Lands in the high slot. Pulled to the forehand. Shot. And loosened the plate. And moved up and out. Poke check there. Kept alive by Jordana. Now again. Kept alive. High slot. Picked up by the Devilettes. 22 seconds. They come away with it. Down to Bryn. Bryn walks away. Makes the up pass to Jordana. Jordana. Soft touch into the center ice. Devilettes come away with it. Devilettes pushed wide by Olivia. Now Jordana. 3 seconds here as it comes up top. Jordana gets there. She takes the shot, seeing the time on the clock, and that's going to expire regulation. We'll head to overtime, 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. All right, 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. Jordana, Mac, Rudy. One back by Mac, or Jordana, over for Rudy. Rudy moves it up the wall. Possession so important in overtime. Cross-ice pass by the Devilettes, bounces off the snow. Now Devilettes come in with it. They got a 2-on-1. Rudy pushes the play wide, shot. Glove down by Kira. It's loose still. Not able to get the glove on it. Mac and Jordana are going to come away. Jordana at the blue line. She dumps it all the way down, and they'll take the icing. Mac to take the draw. She wins it into the corner. Rimmed around the far side for Jordana. They're set up. Mac calling for the puck. Jordana's going to walk it in. Bumped off of her stick over for the Devilettes. Devilettes stick handle into the corner. They come away with it. Looking to make the up pass on the far side. That's going to be out of reach, and that'll be icing the other way. Annabelle to take the draw. One by Annabelle. She gets it back to Lily. Lily tried to flip it through a player there. Everybody runs into each other. A couple players go down at the blue line. They come up and away with it. Poke check by Annabelle. Right in the high slot. Shot through a screen. Bounces off the back wall. Picked up by Annabelle. Annabelle near side. Gets the puck up towards the red line. Dump back for Lily. Lily has it. They regroup. Cross-ice pass for Annabelle. Annabelle's going to peel up to the inside. She gets the cross-ice pass over here to Olivia. Olivia at the blue line. Stick handles in. Tied up at the hashes. She gets bumped up to the wall. Dug out by the Devilettes. They come behind their net. A soft touch pass picked up at the blue line. They walk in. Shot, hit a skate, deflected wide. Bounces off the back wall. Picked up by Annabelle. Annabelle had it pulled off of her stick. They move it up top. They wire up a shot, bounces off the back wall on the near side. Grabbed by Lily. She gets it up. Knights have it. Soft pass on the back door was open, but just missed. Annabelle throws it up and down. The puck isn't going to have enough to get there. It dies, negating icing. They come back, bring it the other direction. Mac on that backside. Makes a play at it. Jordana with a great poke check. Comes over. Devilettes get it down into the corner. Poke check there. Bumped out of harm's way by Jordana. Jordana makes the up pass towards Mac. Mac gets it out of the zone. Mac picks it up at the blue line. It's a stick battle here at the red line. She comes away with it. Pokes it into the zone. And they fight it down towards the circles. Mac with pressure on the forecheck. Around off the wall. One-on-one now here with Rudy. Or with Jordana. Jordana takes it wide. Cross-ice pass comes all the way up. Devilettes get there. They wire up a shot up high over the net. Comes down into the corner. 1:54 left here. Rudy checks over her shoulder. She's going to have some time to collect the puck as the Devilettes are changing. Off the inside wall. Over for Mac. Mac's got Jordana. Jordana stepped across early as she was heading towards the net. .141 in overtime. Annabelle, Teagan, and Bryn. Puck one back. Devilettes get there. They wire up a shot high over to the left of the net. Teagan crashes in at the hashes. She looks to battle the puck out. Gets it over to Bryn. Bryn, backhand pass to Annabelle. Annabelle with Tegan. They come forward with it. Annabelle on her backhand. She brings it wide across the blue line, now turned up by the Devilettes. Devilettes come across, foot race with Tegan. She poke checks it off the stick. They still have it. Kick save on the near side. Backhand pass. Goes wide. It's loose down low in front. Tegan sliding play there, and Kira gets the glove on it. Tegan slid all the way across the ice to block the shot. Jordana to take the draw. Jordana wins it into the corner. Around the wall towards Mac on the near side. Mac peels up, back to Rudy. Rudy sees Jordana up high. Jordana, she's got a step. Makes the play towards the center. Turns in. Shot. Blocker down. Now over far side. Mac comes in. One-on-one back the other way. They walk it wide. Poke check there. Off the stick, another play. Now Rudy has it. Rudy comes away with it. 2-on-1. Soft touch pass to Mac as she enters the zone. Mac takes it wide. Shot through the screen. Hit the glove. Deflected over to the far side for Jordana. Jordana made a play at it. Rudy hustles back. 26 seconds. Now for Rudy. Rudy up to Jordana. Jordana has Mac on the far side. She walks it in. Over for Mac. Mac makes the play. Off the back wall. Now over for Mac near side. 9 seconds come away. Back down for Lily. They play it on the near side. Blockered up high into the netting. 1.5 seconds left here in overtime. Jordana to take the draw here, over for Mac. Mac gets it up all the way down the ice, and that'll do it for overtime hockey. Now to a shootout. Devilettes to start. Some instructions from the ref. They come in with it. Right down the center. Shot. Blocker high. Shaddy to bring it in. Shaddy works it in, had the back door open and just missed on the tuck. Had the goalie froze. Devilettes will come in on the second shooter. Devilettes come in, take it wide, walk down, and glove high. Alliance has to answer. Jordana comes in, walks it wide. 5-hole, and that's it. the Devilettes win in an overtime shootout. It was a good tournament out here at CCM Detroit. Really close games all the way through. Hate to see them end like that in a skills competition, but everybody safe travels home and enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon. We'll see you next time in Chicago.